What is up, everybody? Tyler here with TCGU University for the card game UniVersus, and today we will be reacting to the new Akuma Master of the Fists from the Street Fighter DLC pack. Now, this is a new DLC pack that they have just revealed today at time of recording. It will be coming out April 3rd, 2020. You can pre-order it March 12th, 2020, so make sure you do that, because all these DLC packs are one-time limited run, so you can only order them once, and then after that, you'll have to get them from somewhere else. So if any of these cards seem cool at all or needed, you should definitely go out and get them. Along with this DLC pack, we are going to be getting 3 other characters, Sea Viper, Ibuki, and M. Bison, and all these characters are going to be chibi, which is real cool. They haven't done that before. They've had chibi characters before with the 7th Cross, the series that they did there, but never like chibi anywhere else. Actually, never mind. That's not true. We've had the bit characters, the whatever that is, the Mega Man and the Ryu, the 64-bit, 6-bit. I don't know. Not chibi though. Chibi's the first time this has ever happened. But without further ado, we'll just jump into it before I ramble any longer. So Akuma 3 dot. He is a 6'6", 7 hand size for 21 vitality. He has the Earth, Evil, and Void symbol, which means he got rid of the Order symbol on the last character and replaced it with Earth, or the Fire symbol from the first one, if that's how you want to look at it. He has his first enhance is E, discard one card, colon. Your attack gets plus X damage. X equals the difficulty of the discarded card, period. Your opponent's next check to play a card gets -1, period. Failing this check is not in the combat phase. Okay. That's really cool. So like you could actually probably stack with this Akuma, like no problem. Because if you want to, at any time, you can just discard one of the character cards that you draw that you don't need. And I wonder how good like Akuma, because Akuma, let's be honest, folks, Akuma 1 dot's kind of garbage. He's kind of garbo. So I wonder how Akuma 2 dot would be able to work with this character. Like how you can maybe synergize with them. Maybe you'd play Akuma 2 dot and then you side in, or you add in Akuma 1 dot to just get an extra damage bonus on all your attacks that are already crazy. I don't know. But then second ability, response, colon. After your opponent fails a check to play a card, flip one of their foundations. Okay, wow. This is nutty. This is crazy, actually. So you get to, this is whenever. So as long as Akuma is ready, if they fail any check to play a card, you get to selectively flip one of their foundations. That is actually nutty. So like, and you got to play this guy under Evil, which that Evil's entire thing is that you flip, or you make your opponent fail checks. So him getting to selectively flip a card whenever your opponent fails a check, and that could be for anything. On their first, if you go second, they build 3 foundations. They try to build a 4th one. They failed it. No, that doesn't work because they went first. Let's say they go a turn after that. They build 3 foundations. They try to build a 4th one just to like build a little bit more. They fail that check. You get to respond and flip one of their foundations because they tried to build against you. That's nuts. That's awesome. It's any card. So even if they're playing an attack and they check bat, this is what Evil loves to do. You can't check bat against Evil because then they say, "Ha, loser, don't play so bad," and you punish them for playing bad and checking something that they shouldn't have checked. That's awesome. Anyways, I'm rambling too much. We'll move on to the attack. Sore throat. It is Zanku Hadoken. I hope I'm saying that correctly. It's a 5/3, 2 mid block, 4 high for 6. It has the charge, EX4, multiple 1 ranged. It has all those keywords. Enhance. If this attack is not blocked, your opponent flips 1 foundation Multiple copies of this attack also gain this ability. Okay, so you're flipping even more. That's awesome for Earth. Like, this is an awesome card. That's an awesome ability. For what's its other ability? We'll ramble more about it after that. Enhance. If you've played this attack's multiple ability, your opponent's checks get -1 for this turn. Okay, so it was nutty. This is a nutty card. So this is crazy. Honestly, this is awesome in like anything, not just Akuma, because a multiple one attack that says if you've played the multiple ability, which you would, why wouldn't you? It's a 4 high for 6. That's a bunch of damage in all right speed. Then you also get -1 to the checks for the rest of the turn. So this is actually like a 5 high speed, technically, if you want to count it that way, because it's harder to block. And if your opponent doesn't block it, because they can't, because you're giving them minus checks, you're giving them -2 to their check because you're discarding a card and giving it a bunch more damage, then you get to also flip more of their foundations. That's awesome. That's crazy. Also, this says EX4. So if you have 2 momentum, this is a 9 high for 6 that you discard a card to give a bunch of damage. Wow. This is crazy in him. It's also like pretty good in everybody else. This is a really cool card. I like this card a lot. Let's move on to the last one. The Foundation. Overrun by Tourists. That's a fun name. That's fun. It is a 2/5, 2 high block. R commit, : response commit, : after your opponent plays a non-attack card, they reveal X cards from their hand, period. Choose one card revealed this way and discard it. Your opponent draws 1 card. X equals the number of face-down foundations in your opponent's staging. I said foundations in your opponent's staging area. Okay, wow. This card's insane. Wow, this is absolutely. This is a 4 of in any Earth deck. Real talk. So this just says that the second your opponent plays something that isn't an attack, whether it be an action or an asset or a foundation, if they start to build out, you gotta say respond like. If they've hit you and then they try to play a foundation afterwards, you just say, sick, I'm now going to know what all your block zones are, -1. And it gives me so much information. Because they play the foundation, you respond. If they're going to have 4 cards in their hand, right? Because they're going to have 4 face downs or whatever. Like Earth, it is not hard at all to make your opponent flip their entire staging area. So this card's saying that the second they play something that isn't an attack, you get a look at it. Wow, that's nutty. That's crazy, honestly. I would play this out of 4 of an Earth deck, just so that I can pick if it's like if I go first and my opponent starts. No, that doesn't work either because they don't have any foundations. Oops. If my opponent has a few face downs and they try to just like build, I get to on the first one respond and pick what else they're not going to build. Like if they reveal their hand, it's like, oh, that thing's going to cause me a lot of problems. I'm not letting you build that. You get to discard it, and then you'll draw something that's probably worse. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's nutty. That's awesome. These are all really good. But anyways, those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Please tell us in the comments down below. I would love to hear them. We would all love to hear them. One last time, though. This is part of a DLC pack that is coming out on April 3rd. You can pre-order it March 12th. Also, I forgot to mention, if you are going to Worlds in 7 days at time of recording, I believe these DLC, they're going to have these DLC packs as prizes for like a bounty or something like that. I believe I read that somewhere. If not, oops. But you might be able to get them before the April release date if you go to Worlds. So check that out. But as I was saying before I cut myself off, these are all limited to 1 runs. So they print it once and then they don't print it again. So you got to get it while the getting's good. Otherwise, it'll get more expensive than you probably want it to be. But anyways, I rambled enough. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And if give us your thoughts about Akuma. And from all of us here at TCGU University, stay learned and have a wonderful night.